Hey, good afternoon. This is Neil, Simpler Futures at Simpler Trading, and it is Thursday, the 12th of October. So that is one day in front of tomorrow. We got the one day in front of tomorrow, Friday, end of week, finally. We got the CPI report today, and it was a little hot. It was a little hot. And so yesterday we were talking about if up then bullish to two targets, 31 and 46 in the ES, and that was to make a gap mid and then a gap fill. Well, only the 31s came in at gap mid. We did not get the 46 gap fill. So that means if tomorrow bullish, then target 46, right? So that's pretty self-explanatory. It's like straightforward. But here's what happened today. See the balance here today is at 81, whereas for the week it's up here at 95. So in other words, like, you remember in last night we said, look, I want to use 85 as the over-under, but we could maybe use 95, and I was like, I want to give it a little bit of extra room because of the CPI report, extra volatility, etc. Well, it lands on that lower tier down here versus the 95s. So what that did was that drug acceptance or balance down a bit from where it was earlier this week, Monday through Wednesday, to settle out today with balance a little bit lower down in those 80s. So let me show you a different look also on this initial balance. What it did was it tried through the top, then it failed, but it's not neutral extreme because it didn't end on the extreme. It bounced all the way back to settle up back at the session mid where it formed its point of control balance. So back to where we were a second ago. So what I want to do for tomorrow is same as today, really. But just different numbers. I'm gonna use the value area low here for the week at 72 as the over under for tonight and tomorrow. And I'm going to target bullish, the target that we didn't get today. In other words, like, think about it, the last couple of days. We touched off on the beginning of the gap. Then today, we touched off on the middle of the gap. So that if tomorrow it's bullish, it would reach up and target the gap. I mean, it was 19, 31, and 46, right? Those were the levels. 19 and 31s came in of the last couple of days. 46 would be tomorrow. That's if up, though. However, if this thing reaches up to 95 and fails, then it would tell me that it's in trouble when it's back below this value area low, 72, over under, line in the sand. And you got to target this guy right there. You got to target basically 20. You got to target this HVN on the bottom down here. I think the bearish target would be 20, 43.20, with a 72 line in the sand. 81 finished today. 81 trades up to 95. If fails and starts to roll, it's going to say, oh boy, it's on the way down. It's going to let you know as it crosses value area low, and you got to target 50 lower at 43.20. There have been a fair number of Fridays be a little bit bearish, and so I guess we have to leave room for that as certainly equal probabilities, really. I mean, I don't really feel like I've got a real firm focus on this direction versus that, to be honest with you. Today sort of threw a little monkey wrench in the deal with the CPI report. But that's the way I'm going to try to view it. You see the important levels, though. Basically just know the map, know the levels. It's 43.20, and then 72 value area low, 81 point of control for the day, 95 point of control for the week, and above that, it's the gap, which is a lot higher, 44, 46, which is like, if it reaches up and grabs and starts to rotate, and then on the way up, then you know what to at least to be trying to hold on to and target. So that's what I got. And even if it does break tomorrow and trades a little bit lower, like that bearish target, that still does not, in my opinion, that really does not undo the work that's been done. The work has been 200 points. It was from 42.5 to 44.5. So, I mean, how can we be, 42.30 by 44.30? How can we be upset if it comes back, a little bit tomorrow? It'll be an intraday, bearish trade, and it'll be like, it's, you made some money to the downside on a little, 5-minute chart, whatever short. But then I want to still hold on to the higher time frame view for higher off of even that retracement. So hope it helps, man. You guys, good trading, and know that, as always, you're encouraged and certainly welcome. Come join us at Simpler Trading in the trade room. We've got futures room, options room, and we like to look at this stuff all day, every day. So if you have time during the day to do that, then come see us there. And otherwise, see you at the next update.
Without Simpler Trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency.
It's one of the things that won me